Yeah, good morning, guys. It's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a great trading week. Looking forward to it. Right now, the SPY is gapping above last week's high, last month's high, above the triple top at this 271, 281.27 price level. As you can see, the 30-minute chart, including the pre-market action, we are holding an uptrend, and we did reclaim this triple top. So what I want to see today is we need to see this level hold. Um, we need to see it hold, and we need to see some strength after it to confirm a breakout. Now, if we go to the daily chart, we don't have any resistance above this triple top until this level here at about 284.29. Um, that's going to be an interesting level to watch, and I want to keep an eye above this. Obviously, this market is running on hope of a China and US trade deal. Now, the key word in that statement is hope. They are saying it's near. Trump has been saying it's near for quite some time now. Um, it's really not going to be good for the markets if something goes wrong. You know, uh, these markets are a bit overinflated now, um, compensating for the fact that the tariffs might be lifted. So we'll have to see what's going on. We'll have to be patient and work with that. Obviously, we take it one candle at a time, and that's how we're gonna stick to it. So I have a few setups here. I went over HP on in the chat. I wrote out a game plan for that. We are holding this support level so far. Definitely an interest. It's definitely a key support level. Um, as you can see here on the weekly, we are crossing to the downside, but I want to see if today's open brings it more towards a neutral trend rather than a negative trend. Um, excuse me. That's going to be something I want to watch very closely today. As I said, this is a nice growth stock, somewhat. As you can see, it's held a nice uptrend for quite some time. Um, Definitely one to keep an eye on, and it's always a stock and a setup that we can also flip to the short side if this support does break. You know, definitely one to keep an eye on. I like that a lot. 3% dividend. And like I said, the volume has been increasing due to that giant sell off, about 18% from their earnings. So, more information on that setup is located in chat. I won't go over that too much today. Um, Another one, we also still have that setup from Verizon, um, breaking out of this triangle. We haven't really seen much momentum on the upside due to the overextended MACD on the daily. What I want to look for, though, is a pullback down to this support level. It has held so far. If this continues to hold and the MACD sort of, evens itself out and gives itself a little more room to grow on the upside, that could be a good level to watch. We'll go over the weekly chart. Same triangle pattern, but this time the MACD and our indicators give ourselves a little more room to the upside. See, we're making higher lows on the MACD. They want to see some sort of upside momentum. The EMAs are pulling up to the upside as well. We'll have to see if this can break last week's high. If it does, we should be able to get room to about the 58.50 area. A few points there. So that's Verizon. I want to look at BABA. BABA's approaching a top channel, top resistance level throughout most of 2017 and 2018 at this 191.95. We could call it 192, but it is a noted resistance area. China and BABA go together. Keep this in mind. We are working our way up there. It should be interesting. I want to see if it, maybe we'll pinball off this level. Not one to watch too much in today's session, but we'll definitely keep it on eye this week, um, just to see how it reacts. As you can see on the daily, it has been a noted pinball level. Maybe with the proper consolidation, we can look to locate a breakout at this level. Also, inverse head and shoulders in the daily. the neckline around here at 160, that 164.70, that line is. Definitely something to keep in mind. If we do get a pull back down to that area, we can look for an entry as well. That's BABA. Look at Facebook. Facebook is holding the support level with an oversold MACD on the daily chart. Before you jump to conclusions on this, I want to hop over to the weekly time frame. This support here at 159.82 has held so far after a pullback. Almost looks like a flag on the gap up. We'll have to see. This could also be a short if that breaks, like I said, and like we've been trading recently, is the gap up. This is a gap down. We have a gap to fill to this resistance time support here about 149. Go to the weekly. Weekly's oversold on the MACD. We're pulling back, making lower highs, but we are consolidating above our EMAs and above support. So this is definitely something to watch. Also looks like a flag on the weekly chart. Our upside resistance here at about 172. Something to keep an eye on. That's a nice range between 160 and 172, about 12 points, based off the weekly chart. So definitely keep that setup in mind. Like I said, I like to give you guys these setups to, diversify your portfolio and diversify your trading. You can pick and choose between which ones you're more comfortable trading, what you feel is more profitable to yourself. Everybody's different, obviously. One more. Activision, I spoke about this in chat as well. Go to the weekly chart. This stock has just been beat down for quite a few reasons. I won't get into that too much today, but we are holding long-term support again. So this is another one of those value buys. I do love the gaming industry. I think the ceiling for the gaming industry is going to be very high. Activision has a decent round of games to at least give themselves an edge in some sort of market. I feel like they have the advantage in some sort where they have the opportunity to turn things around and get some of their series back going. With that being said, I really think this is a great value buy down at this level, for investors and then also for traders. Like I want to see this level hold, maybe get these EMAs to flatten out, reverse trend, and work its way back up. Right now, I want to see what this MACD is doing. Are we going to reject an upside convergence, or and head lower, or are we going to flatten out and start turning around? As you can see on the daily, we are starting to turn around. That MACD is flat, looking to come out on the upside. The EMAs are also looking to break. Definitely something to keep an eye on. It's a low risk, high reward setup. So for those who are also passionate about video games and do believe in that industry, definitely want to watch on it. It was also one of the few video game companies that pay a dividend. So keep that in mind. Let's keep going on the week and make that money. That's what it's all about. We're here to make money. We have setups in front of us. Create a plan and attack it like snipers. You know how we do it every single day. I'll talk to you guys in chat.